Good evening and a warm welcome to the HEAL Security Dispatch Daily Digest, your go-to source for the latest in cybersecurity trends and expert insights, proudly presented by HEAL Security. I'm Ed Hall, joining you from London, ready to explore the vital nexus of healthcare and cybersecurity intelligence today. Today is Monday, the 26th of January 2026. Join me as we explore the complex terrain of cybersecurity in the digital world. The article reports that nearly 800,000 Telnet servers worldwide are currently exposed to remote attacks due to a critical authentication bypass vulnerability in the GNU InetUtils Telnet server CVE 2026240061. Shadow Server is actively tracking these exposed systems, which can allow attackers to log in as root without credentials, and exploitation has already been observed in the wild. Legacy systems and IoT devices are particularly at risk, and admins are urged to patch or disable Telnet and block port 23 to reduce exposure. Malicious Visual Studio Code. AI extensions with about 1.5 million installs have been discovered stealing developers' source code and telemetry, secretly sending it to China-based servers while still functioning as advertised coding assistants. Researchers identified two extensions, ChatGPT and ChatMoss, CodeMoss, on the VS Code marketplace that embed covert exfiltration behavior, and they remained available for download as of late January 2026. Industry groups, government representatives, and non-profits are discussing voluntary rules and codes of conduct for commercial hacking tools to balance innovation with safety. Participants debated how to create guidelines that don't overly punish vendors who join them and how to prevent misuse while still attracting compliant companies. The discussions reflect a broader effort to add ethical guardrails to the development and distribution of offensive-capable cybersecurity tools. A phishing campaign targeting users in India is distributing fake tax notices that deliver the Blackmoon malware. Victims receive zip attachments containing executables that sideload malicious DLLs designed to evade detection and then fetch additional payloads, gaining persistence and control on infected systems. The campaign uses realistic tax penalty lures to trick recipients into launching the malware, exposing sensitive information and systems to attackers. A massive data breach has resulted in the leak of around 149 million login credentials, including roughly 420,000 from Binance accounts, according to reports. The breach dataset allegedly contains usernames, passwords, email addresses, and other credentials, raising concerns about credential stuffing attacks and account compromise across multiple online services. Users are advised to change passwords and enable multi-factor authentication where possible. The threat group Shiny Hunters claims it stole about 2 million records from Crunchbase, a business information platform, and the company has since confirmed a breach. The stolen data reportedly includes sensitive company information, and while Crunchbase says it has contained the incident, the disclosure highlights ongoing extortion and data theft campaigns by cyber criminal groups leveraging stolen corporate data. In late December 2025, Poland's energy systems faced a malware attack employing novel destructive code called Dino Wiper, attributed to Russian-linked threat actors such as Sandworm. Although parts of the energy infrastructure, including combined heat and power plants and renewable energy management systems, were targeted, Polish authorities say the attacks were unsuccessful and did not disrupt power delivery, and defenses proved resilient. The U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency has warned that a critical VMware vCenter server remote code execution (RCE) vulnerability CVE-2024-37079 is now being actively exploited in the wild. This high-severity flaw allows unauthenticated attackers with network access to execute code remotely on affected servers, prompting urgent patching advisories for federal agencies and other organizations running VMware vCenter. Thank you for listening. I'm Ed Hall. We appreciate your time and listening. I'm excited to have you with us again tomorrow for more insightful updates. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe for continuous coverage and expert analysis, and sign up for a free trial of HEAL Security Desktop at healsecurity.com. Until we meet again, don't have nightmares. Stay informed and secure in the digital world.